Whoops, yeah. Well, I was riding with the Echelon group, starting down there on Rio Grande, and they just got a little too hot and heavy for me coming up. I was like, ah.
Yeah, it's the hill climbing thing, right?
Yeah.
I
even tried to bring my lightest bike I own, but when you're carrying like 20 pounds of extra gear, and I'm not talking about my belly.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Battery. Oh, here we go. It is still there. All right, you ready for it? Ready? See it? Bikes are better. I think. So we went. I picked her up from school today, and I took her to her guitar shop and bought my daughter a new guitar, so she's going to learn to play guitar. And then as we were going home, I was telling her about this diagnosis from this doctor, about the kind of unsaid depression, thing. And I told her, I always try to find a way to get a laugh out of my kids. And so I said, you know what I think she was really saying? I think she was really saying that I need a good cry. Or I rephrased it to my daughter, and I said, you know what I really think? I think I just need to go out in the middle of the field somewhere, and I need a good scream. That's what I need. I need a good scream. It's been a long time since I've just had a good scream. Oh, there we go. Got the camera turned around. How you doing? Power Karma here. Out doing a walking, hiking stream today. Oh, look, there's another jet out there. I wanted to get out here, do walking, get some fresh air. It's the first day we've had some nice weather in a while. We've had rain and fog and just been cold. And today was the first day it actually warmed up to about a little under 60 degrees. And you can see it's cloudy right now, but the sun was shining for the most part of the day, so it was pretty warm today. Let me flip this back around. Yeah. I'm pedaling in a groove. Feels good. Got the blue sky above me. Heartbeat's pumping. Got a steady rhythm of 146.
We were at a mutual bumper clock, right? There's like some dude off the front, and I was like, oh, you're toast. And he won. Good job, Dave. Good job, Dave.
You belong with me. Dear, I know you're laughing. Are you going to make me actually call you for help? Huh? I see you in the chat still. Will you please come get me again? Oh, man. Oh, you're not. Are you gonna make me call an Uber? inside here. So I'm not finished with the modifications on the bag just yet. I need to put still a grill here. You know, I still got the hole in the back here that I'm going to put mesh in. Then I'm going to cut slots on both sides of these and put a mesh panel here to allow a little bit more airflow for the modems. So that's the setup that's running right now. It's definitely not a racing setup, that's for sure. I definitely wouldn't jump in a bike race with this particular setup. So here's, you know, where I plug in the GoPro and the quick release, the magnetic mount for the GoPro. And then up front, so I've got my Garmin tracking my ride, and this is the GoPro app that's doing the wireless video feed. 2 hours of just spinning nonstop, which I needed to do. And if you're just joining in, look at that. Forgot to mention, look at the winter coat came off.
Power Garmin would set. Switching to live scene. Scene successfully switched to live. Ion offset. Is this the new solar panel?
No, that one won't be in for a few more days. This is just the old one. You know, weight-wise and all that, it's not going to change a whole lot as far as weight. Dimensions are definitely going to change, but it's not going to be, you know, overwhelming or anything. Tell you what, all these people going so much slower on this road has actually made it a bit more challenging to get across. Darn it, my camera, I think, somehow has turned up again. Let me see here. How did that happen? Oh, I see. I know, thought I pointed it down. Okay. So I'm not charging or anything today. I'm just more or less just kind of pulling the trailer to check its overall kind of want to check like overall efficiency today, you know. Don't really have time for a long ride today, so I'm not going to plug it in or anything, not worried about charging. I just want to get an idea of like what's actually happening to the battery as I pull the trailer. Now I do have a battery option in my shopping cart. So we may have some sort of solution in regards to a battery here. Oh boy, I am just really not feeling great today. Woke up feeling like crap. But, you know, I'm just decided, you know, I'm gonna get out. Oh my gosh, okay. I gotta change directions. The diesel exhaust on that truck is killing me right now. I'm not feeling great, and then you got like that diesel exhaust. All right, we're gonna go a different way.
Rec 9 KSET. Been a weird, fast-moving COVID variant about. I go in 3 weeks ago.
Been fast-moving COVID variant about 3 weeks ago. Oh man, don't tell me that. Hello. Hello. That's not good, is it? I don't think that's why I'm not feeling good, though. I hope not, you know. I just had another rough night of sleep. I didn't eat a meal last night that was particularly the best for me right now. So,
Dimitri Kapriyan offset. I did some push-ups yesterday, not him all sore low.
well, there you go, Dimitri. Keep it going now. You got it started, now keep it going. Make sure you incorporate some body weight squats. And just keep doing those push-ups. That's all you need. You don't need a full gym or anything like that, you know? I'm still quite puzzled. The difference between the two bikes, and I would almost like just somebody that's good morning. Reverse lunges, yeah, reverse lunges are good. Single leg split lunges, you know. Anything to just incorporate a little lower body with that upper body, you know. I'm saying it as though I'm an expert, and you know, just my strength training has just been the worst the last few months. So I just tell you from my previous experience that yes, you need to do all that. Keep the strength training going. I was telling my wife I need to get my ass back in our gym and working out. Just kind of get back to some kind of routine, you know. I'm glad I'm, you know, hey, I'm back out on the bike and I'm pedaling. It's definitely not in the level or capacity that I'm used to, but you know, man, we're out here. We're getting the legs moving.
We didn't get out before the sun came out over the mountain today for sure. I was trying to get out early, but I was having too many issues. Oh, honestly, today's a day I would like to just crawl back into bed and just veg out in bed the rest of the day. I don't know. We'll get there. I need to remind myself to take that tipping message off. Not really at a point where I want to accept any tips or anything like that. And anything I would get, I would just pretty much put it right into donations to the local food bank here. That's what I would do. I noticed that one little area has become less problematic as far as dropping bit rate. That intersection there was notorious for what the fuck was that? Crazy. There's a piece of plastic, somehow I hit it and it just like self-destructed. Yeah. I've noticed that it's still a problematic area. I don't know why it is, but that I always know I go through that intersection and I'm gonna definitely see bit rate issues. Jeez, man, I don't feel good. I got to get through the day though. My sister's in town and I had to go pick her up, and a little later we'll visit my mom. I'm definitely going to take it easy today. Like even right now, pedaling, I'm kind of pedaling at, if I was going to be doing long rides, these multi-day rides, just pedal at a pace that I would expect to be pedaling for the full day. Man, there's a lot of, I don't know what it is. Been a diesel truck mechanic all my life, and I just cannot stand the smell of diesel exhaust anymore. There was another one that went by, and it just makes me sick. I mean, I used to be able to tell you, well, not only with sound, but I could even smell. You could smell the difference in the exhaust smell, like whether you were working on a, whether or a Detroit diesel, a Cat, and sound, of course, is everything, 'Cause each engine kind of has its own unique sound signature. Detroit 60 sounds way different than a Cummins N14. And Cummins N14 sounds way different than an 855 or an M11. Yeah. I think. There you go. Those ones that just passed by, yeah. Those are hauling ass too on this road. Definitely going way too fast. I should plug in the solar panel, but I don't want to plug it in right now. I really just want to pull the trailer, no charging going on, just kind of let it do its thing. I want to get an idea of like how much work this bike is actually doing pulling the trailer, and I got it somewhat weighted, not a lot. I mean, there would probably obviously be a few more things I would add to the trailer. No, I don't think the solar panel alone is enough to power it. I would need, I've seen people do these YouTube tests and they're having to run like 300 to 400 watts of solar, which looks absolutely ridiculous. But, and even in the test when they get it to power, oh shit, ugh, fucking pothole. When they do their little hill test, there's not enough amperage or capacity to really do it. Can't remember what video it was, but The guy's trailer looked absolutely ridiculous because he had multiple trailers. He got it to work, but I would it's a working solution to go ride, you know. No more hair, winter coat, came off. Bam. Sewer pumping and commode company.
Power conduit set. Scene switch to lit. Black box cloud. 595. 94 milliseconds.
Well, it figures. Start out the day feeling like crap and get on out here, get some fresh air and start feeling a little better. Definitely didn't want to let opportunity go by to try and get out for a little bit, even though I don't have a lot of time today again.
Dimitri Kupriyan offset. Must be all that fresh diesel.
I don't know about back there. Right now it feels like fresh air. At least my headache has gone away. At least it feels like it did. All right, well, there goes one bar of the battery, so we'll call that roughly a 10% loss now. It's still a lot of consumption for, you know, getting out here. Reeks of death through here. Oh God, there it is.
401 milliseconds. Power conduit set. Scene switch to lit. Black box cloud. 531. 358 milliseconds.
All right, well, what I was trying to say is, I think somehow on my last ride, I forgot to shut down all the modems, so they were actually all dead this morning. So I was trying to rapidly get them charged while I was getting prepped and ready and everything. So now the power bank is obviously charging them up now. So that'll be another reason why I can't ride too long today, is because power bank's gonna be trying to charge up the darn batteries on the modems.
Recovery ion offset. Can you charge them with the solar?
Yeah, I could do that. Absolutely, yeah. The way I got everything configured in there, I've got like multiple charging methods. But today, like I said, I don't have anything hooked up. It's just pretty much I just want to, even though I forgot to set my odometer again on the e-bike, I just want to get an idea if I'm doing just a very casual, efficient spin, what kind of consumption am I going to get? So this is where I took my sister to eat last night. El Pinto.
Recovery ion offset. Choose stop relay for distance.
Yeah.
Track work set. Morning meeting.
How's it going? Frackberg? Saw one of your IRL streams the other day.
No control. Very old school. Not a fan really.
Yeah, I like it. It's definitely old school. Yeah. It was definitely a place that back in the 90s.
Yeah, I couldn't stay connected to save my life.
Yeah, I caught you a few times.
I was kind of bummed about it.
I caught you a few times when you were in F screen, but there was a few times you came to life too. It's really hard to. I learned, early on. It's a challenge to put on a good quality stream with just a modem, a single hotspot. It's rough, And for a while, I just quit trying because I knew that I am in no way helping. At least the method I was trying, you at least have a Bella box. Back then I didn't have a Bella box. I was just trying different methods, and it was just pointless. All honesty. Rage. You got a little rap mania in you, huh? Yeah. Yeah, their balloons are out. They've been out every morning. There's a bunch back that way in the city. All right, well, we're still showing one bar down.
Red 9K set. Isn't Balloon Fiesta next month?
Let's see here, August, September, October. The first weekend in October. The first Saturday of October to the next Sunday. It always starts the first Saturday of October. I mean, I should.
Red 9K set. Must be State Fair, I'm thinking then.
Yeah, State Fair's coming up because school's gonna be in. I mean, my daughter's first day of school is today, so usually State Fair is a little after school starts.
Dimitri Gabrielov said, Irvine High School public school starts after Labor Day.
Labor Day, wow. All right, I'm not quite too sure how far out I'm gonna go. I don't think I'm going all the way to Bernalillo today. Like I said, I just kind of want to get some miles in, get my legs spinning. Trailer is not plugged in.
Gabrielov said, is there a river trail up here?
Yeah, so the Rio Grande obviously is off over to my left. But yeah, you've right on it, but when you get to this northern section, it turns into dirt. So I don't know if you remember those streams where I'm kind of like, my wife and I were like weaving and bobbing in the bosque. And then when you come out of it, there's that upper road that rides along the river. But it's not paved. I think I remember what I was trying to say back there is like I still having trouble understanding this, and perhaps somebody here that's more engineering inclined versus me mechanically inclined. I still don't understand why this bike that has a 1,000 watt hub motor, rear hub motor, 840 watt hour capacity battery versus the other bike is 1500 watt mid-drive motor, same battery capacity, 840 watt hour. This bike still pulls this trailer much more efficient than the other bike. It just, and I might need to take it out again and do some more comparison testing.
Fragment set. All right, taken. Gotcha. Work and then meetings. Lurking for a bit. Having to ride.
All right, hey, take it easy. Enjoy your day. I'm still baffled by the efficiency of the bike, you know. Is that still forces me to have to buy a spare battery for this bike if I'm going to make these rides possible. Where if the other bike was at least remotely operating efficiently, I already have a spare battery for the other bike.
Dimitri Covering iron offset. Maybe it's a motor efficiency thing I don't know.
Yeah, I'm puzzled on it. Puzzled. And it's not like I was riding that other bike like I was clobbering it, but you know, that's kind of somewhat false. That I was riding with Dennis that day, and so when I was riding with Dennis, I'm definitely riding the bike at a capacity that like I would not ride.
Can you find an adapter to swap battery between bikes?
Yeah, I've got one coming. I have a device that will allow me to carry more battery capacity, and it'll run the two batteries in parallel. I've got something coming. So that'll be one option as far as the solutions. And you know, the battery I haven't purchased yet because I'm not sure, do I buy the battery that fits this frame, or do I buy just like an unconventional battery, like it's just a brick essentially, and I use that device to wire everything into parallel, you know. So we'll just keep that battery in the trailer and hook everything up in parallel, you know, essentially increasing the fuel tank of this bike.
Dimitri Covering iron offset. But why not use the battery off the other e-bike you already had?
Because it's a completely different shape and size. Yeah, the Revenant and the Prime are two different battery packs. But you know, that's why I said if I were to use the Prime on these rides, I have, you know, my wife has a Prime, so I have two battery packs. But I don't know, I don't have faith in that bike, in the reliability of its efficiency. But what I'm gonna have to do is take it out and test it again, and perhaps not ride with Dennis, or make Dennis ride at my pace. Because that day he was kind of, oh, good grief. To some people that's the smell of money, but it certainly smells like shit. I guess whatever looks good, right?
Power armament set. Scene switch to limb. Black Ox Cloud. 711.
All right.
60 milliseconds.
Well, I'll try to say again what I was trying to say is that that day that I was riding with Dennis, I was definitely riding at a much quicker pace than I would do if I was just out on my own, which like right now, it's just very casual, very light, you know. I can easily talk, where that day with him I was at a point of a little difficulty to talk because my heart rate was up. I'm pushing to keep up with him. So I was really not riding the way I would ride when I plan to do these rides. I'm
Dimitri Kaprianos. Fox Cloud, 393, 953 milliseconds. Power confidence set, seat switch to limp. Glavox Cloud, 595, 94 milliseconds.
stop here really quick and look over the bike here a little bit. Just want to look over the trailer a little bit. I need a shorter bungee on that one. Well, I'm not sure exactly how far I traveled, but the battery has gone down 2 bars. So overall,
Harrison Reset, 11.10 ST.
really,
Recovery ion offset. Overlay is at 11.1 miles.
okay. So we'll call it roughly 20% battery for 11 miles. No charging going on at the moment at all. I'm definitely doing a lowest level of assist. I'm putting in a good quantity of human power in. Not a lot. I mean, like I said, I can talk easily. I'm not like really struggling. I am definitely going into a headwind. And on top of it, I am still not feeling great. I wish I was, but I'm not. All honestly, I am just not feeling great. Well, I know I said I wasn't going to go all the way to Bernalillo, but I'm practically there. But I may not. I don't know that I'm going to go. If we turn around now, depending which way I go home, we can call it almost like a 20-mile ride, and I can kind of assess battery state and then get an idea from there that, like, what does my overall efficiency look like? And what is it going to take as far as charging? I'm also looking at some slick tires to put on this bike. Definitely increase the efficiency, you know, if I put some slicks on this. All right, we're going to turn around here. Oh yeah, that was definitely a headwind. Absolutely a headwind. Silvio! I feel the difference because I could actually change the gear and same level of effort I was doing before. I'm now doing like 19 miles an hour, almost 20 versus 16, 17 going the other way. But those are all going to be factors I have to consider in. I'm going to have to factor wind, elevation, lack of sun. I don't know. I think when some of these other things come in that I've got on order, I need to just go ahead and schedule the really long out and back I don't think I'm.
Recovery iron offset. Backup plans in mind.
Yeah, I'm definitely putting a lot of thought into plan A, plan B's, plan C, which is going to involve, you know, more battery capacity.
Harrison percent. How far is the
I think I really need to is like I'm gonna have to really put in like 100 to 120 miler. Not like last weekend where I was out all day. Like I was out long, but I didn't put in near the mileage that I should have. I mean, I think that was only a 45-ish mile ride when it was all said and done, I think. I can't remember exactly. I mean, I was out a long time, which is part of the testing I need to do. I need to get an idea of like, you know, what is my overall, there goes the train. You know, what does my overall fitness look like? Not even so much fitness, but just my ability to be out for 8 or 10 hours. But I really need to get in 100 to 120 miler day and really put battery capacity to a full test. I'm thinking like what I probably would do for that first ride is maybe go east and go out to Moriarty and back.
recovery iron offset? And have to see how the battery looks after the long ride unless you plan to also charge in hotels.
Yeah, no, definitely will be if I get to my destinations and I'm like, you know, multiple battery packs are down to 30%, then yeah, the
Reset. Copy. Dimitri is here. Very surprised.
the part of the backup plan would definitely be when I get to hotels to fully charge everything.
Very heavily locked in.
What's Terry been up to? He hasn't been streaming lately, has he? Or am I just been that out of...
How many donuts per day are you paying Dimitri to hold the camera steady?
I think I'm behind on paying him.
He's in Montana.
Yeah, I thought I saw his Instagram posts look like he's definitely mountainous terrain. Yeah, I saw they're definitely got some packed bikes. Inuvik, are you serious? You don't know who Terry is? At least that's what I pay you to say. I thought that was a cool scene. Oh man, I almost stepped in that shit. Literally. Ugh.
Power garment set. Scene switch to live.
Well, we need to drop Terry's link in the chat here for everyone, then, because you need to follow Terry. He's the GOAT when it comes to IRL bicycle streaming. Just my opinion. Ah, okay. Man, feel that tailwind. Well, I've seen another bar disappear on the battery, so that's now 40%. 40% battery drop. Probably ought to text my sister here in a little bit, let her know. It's gonna be a little while till I get home and go pick her up for the day. She's actually staying at a resort back that way.
Have you seen where Zaxxer is? The craziest landscape on Twitch.
Whew, feel this little hill slowed me down in a heartbeat. My son came to dinner with us last night and my youngest daughter. One of my daughters, she couldn't make it. But I don't know, I think my son has me partly convinced to get another motorcycle. I'm the one that got him into motorcycles, and I got out of motorcycles a while ago. And now he's kind of getting me to want a motorcycle again. It is. Yeah, somebody on a bike coming up on me really fast. Must be a really strong tailwind. I'm not like really trying to go hard or anything like that, but I can definitely feel this tailwind pushing me.
Dimitri Country High and offset. We think you were about 18 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Dimitri sent me a telepathic message. He's upset you didn't invite him to dinner. He says if I ignore my mom for Burma and keep God's away risking my life here, and I don't get
Damn. Damn it, Dimitri, you harboring all those feelings inside like that? You need to let it out. Don't hold it in, let it out. Talk to me. Communicate.
Dimitri Country High and offset. Funny story, I actually hate going out to dinner.
Me too. I kind of dread when
Yes, communicate.
I dread when guests come in town because that generally is going to mean like going out and just kind of takes you off your game as far as like Jesus fuck. Just change lanes like that. Didn't give a fuck that I was in that lane.
There were days that parents wanted to go out for dinner and I stayed home.
Yeah.
I saw that my car coming all sides.
Yeah. She didn't even look. She just came over. Bump. Oh, god damn. Hopefully that didn't bump too much shit loose. Those are the big bumps that I'm concerned about, like that. Hitting and then you just see the whole cart just pops up in the air. Well, like I said, I'm going to head home a shorter way, so I don't think it's going to be exact, like, 12 out, 12 back. But whatever the mileage ends up, I'm currently down 40% according to the scale. There's no number, it's just bars. I think I need to consider upgrading the screen so I can actually see a value, versus just bar. I mean, I think the bars are nice, but it's like, okay, if you're in this bar that represents
17.5.
17.5, okay. If you're in this bar that represents like 100 to what do we want to call that? Let's say 80. Oh no, wait. Yeah, 80. So it's roughly,
Some drivers crash you and then claim they never saw you and claim they are good words and everyone likes them, so there's no way they are responsible for your two missing legs.
yeah. You know, if you got a bar that essentially represents 100 to 80%, like, where are you in that bar, you know? So as an example, I'm currently in the bar that represents, we'll say, 50.
Like the bottom bars are not worth as much as the top bars on the headlight gauges.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, the bottom bar. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. So what do I have? I have 10 bars. 10 into 100 that's 20, right? No, wait. 10. So each bar represents 10 percent. So if I'm currently in the bar that represents 50 to 60, where exactly am I at in that 50 to 60? I mean, it would be best if I had like voltage versus percentage, even though I can do the interpretation. But somebody told me that lithium ions operate a little bit different than lead acid, which I get that, but percentage of charge is still voltage related. Like if you're dealing with a normal car battery, fully charged car battery, 100% is 12.6 volts. Then when you drop down a little, you're like 12.4, you're 90, if you're, down to 12.1, 12.2, you might be at like 70-ish%. It's the same function as far as how I understand a battery works. Because I noticed that when the percentage of the battery is low, it's not, if it's a 48 volt battery, it's not 48 volts when it's at 50%. It just doesn't work that way. That's why when the battery gets low Did it work? Something worked? I don't know what I did. I would really like to figure out why this
Harrison said, I think it did work.
I would really like to figure out why this microphone continuously disconnects from that camera.
Hear you now.
I may, I don't know, hook the other camera up. I mean, not the other camera. I might hook up the other microphone that I have to this camera to kind of test the two, because it's ever since I got this new mic and that new camera, you know, I automatically sync the two new devices together. I didn't take the old mic and sync it to this camera. So I might take the old mic, the one that I usually have connected to the Pocket 3, and sync it to this one as well and do a test. Even though the disconnect on this mic is actually pretty inconsistent. It's like it doesn't consistently do it. You know, it seems like there's times where I go out on a ride and this mic. There's other times I go out on rides and it doesn't disconnect. So yeah, I'm not quite sure if even, you know, just swapping mics would even be a valid test. Come on. I swear. All right, everyone. I think y'all know the routine. Let's see here. I am down. See, the bar is still showing just above the 50, so we'll call it 60%. What is my mileage? Does anybody tell me real quick before we duck on out of here?
Harrison said, 21 flat.
21 flat. Okay.
21 on the overlay.
All right, that's pretty good. And in all honesty, that last 2-3 miles, I bumped the assist level up to 3, and I was cranking it pretty hard. So I still think it's a valid test. I mean, 21 miles at 60 at 40% of battery. So
Dmitry Kupryanov said, ride the line is out on the bike unless you want to raid someone on your list.
no, let's send it to Ride the Line. He's been a good one to send to. All right, everyone. So that's my test for today. Like I said, I didn't plug anything in. Today's ride was really all about just pulling the trailer, pedaling efficiently.
The Karasuker said, thanks for the ride. See ya next time.
Yep. I should be on tomorrow. We'll see how it goes.
Reg 9K said, thanks for stream. Off to ride the bike.
Alrighty, enjoy your ride.
Said, feel better. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Dmitry Kupryanov said, raid is ready. Tell me when.
Let's go. Let's send it. We'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow for sure. Like it or not, I will be here.